Bismillah Rahman. In the silence of the desert night, with only the stars above and the sand beneath, he sat alone on the mountain of Hira. The winds whispered around him, carrying with them the sorrow of the world below, its oppression, its ignorance, its distance from truth. He had been coming here often, away from the noise of the city, away from the pain of injustice, searching for something deeper, something pure. Hazrat Muhammad wasn't seeking greatness. He wasn't chasing power. He was simply a man burdened by the suffering he saw, whose heart cried for the lost souls of humanity. He would look to the sky, silently lifting his hands, praying not with demands, but with longing. O Allah, guide me. Show me the truth. He had always been known for his honesty, for his kindness. Even the harshest of men in Makkah called him Al-Amin, the trustworthy. But what he carried in his heart was heavier than anyone could see. He could not accept the idols carved by men, the daughters buried alive, the poor trampled by the rich, or the women treated as property. He had no books, no teachings of his own, only a deep, aching awareness that life must be more than this cruelty, and a love for the one unseen but always present. Then one night, when the world was sleeping and only Allah was awake, everything changed. A light broke into the cave. A presence filled the space. Fear gripped his soul as the angel Jibreel appeared before him. Iqra, he commanded. Read. I cannot read, the trembling man replied. Again, the command came, stronger, with divine weight. Read, in the name of your Lord who created. And in that moment, the burden in his chest turned into a fire of light. From that night on, his life would never be the same. Nor would the lives of billions. But the path ahead was not ease, it was trial. The people he loved turned against him. Those who once praised him now mocked him. He was called mad, a liar. They threw stones at him, cursed him, starved him, forced him into exile. He lost his beloved wife Khadijah, his protector Abu Talib, his loyal followers. Even children were not spared. In Taif, they pelted him with rocks until his sandals filled with blood. He sat outside the city, alone, humiliated, yet he turned to the sky, not with anger, but with surrender. O Allah, he whispered, I complain to you of my weakness, my lack of support, my humiliation before the people. You are the most merciful of those who show mercy. If you are not angry with me, I do not care what they do to me. Who among us can carry such pain and still love, still forgive? He never cursed his enemies. He never sought revenge. He wept in prayer for them, night after night, begging Allah to guide them. He saw what they could be, not what they were. Years passed. The boy who once herded sheep now led an ummah. But even in victory, his heart remained humble. When he entered Makkah after the conquest, his head was bowed, not raised. No thrones, no crowns, just a prophet on a camel, tears in his eyes, forgiving the very people who had tried to kill him. He had nothing of this world. No palaces, no gold. His bed was made of palm leaves. He tied stones to his stomach when hungry. He mended his own clothes. He walked among the poor, embraced the outcasts, and cried for the ummah he loved. His nights were filled with Quran, his feet swollen in prayer, whispering through tears, Ummati, Ummati. Even in his final moments, he worried not about himself, but about us. As-Salat, he repeated. Guard your prayers. And he lifted his hand in dua, O Allah, my ummah, my ummah. This was the man who changed the world, with no sword, but with truth. With no army, but with trust in Allah. With no wealth, but with patience, mercy, and unwavering faith. He taught us that pain is not punishment. That every hardship is a test. That through patience and dua, Allah brings light after darkness. He taught us that Islam is not a religion of rituals only, but of transformation, of the soul, of the heart. He showed us that returning to Allah is the most beautiful journey we can ever make. And though his body rests in Medina, his words still breathe life into broken hearts across the world. So verily, with hardship comes ease. Quran 94:6. Let that be your reminder. No matter how heavy the burden, no matter how far you've strayed, the door to Allah is always open. Just like our beloved Prophet taught us, with patience, trust, and a heart turned toward the heavens, you too can rise again.